Most NBA superstars wait until their playing days are over to think about leaving a lasting impact. But Karl-Anthony Towns is flipping that script entirely, and what he's doing might just redefine what it means to be a modern athlete. While other players are busy building personal brands and chasing endorsement deals, Towns just dropped $3 million of his own money to construct a massive 2,500-seat basketball arena in the Dominican Republic. But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just another celebrity charity project. Teaming up with Dominican Republic President Luis Abinader, the Knicks' towering center has committed to building this state-of-the-art facility in Tamboril, Santiago, a place that holds deep personal significance as his father's birthplace. The arena will anchor the Go Ministries sports complex, but Towns sees it as something far more profound than just another basketball court. This represents the single most meaningful achievement of my entire life, Towns declared, his voice thick with emotion when discussing the project. And this is the part most people miss. For Towns, this arena serves as both a love letter to his family's heritage and a concrete promise to countless young Dominican athletes who dream of following in his footsteps. President Abinader didn't mince words when praising the initiative, calling it an absolutely stunning architectural achievement designed specifically for Tamboril's youth. He emphasized how the facility will become a cornerstone for regional tournaments and comprehensive youth development programs. For Towns, this moment represents the perfect convergence of his New Jersey upbringing, his Dominican cultural roots, and his current status as a premier player in the basketball capital of the world. But here's where it gets controversial. While Towns is pouring millions into international community development, some critics question whether American athletes should prioritize overseas projects when domestic communities desperately need similar investments. What do you think? Should NBA stars focus their philanthropic efforts closer to home? Or does Towns' approach of honoring his ancestral heritage represent the future of athlete activism? On the hardwood, Towns has been nothing short of spectacular since joining the Knicks organization. His debut season numbers tell an incredible story, averaging an impressive 24.4 points per game, while dominating the boards with 12.8 rebounds, all while shooting a scorching 42% from three-point range. In a roster specifically assembled with championship aspirations, Towns has emerged as the foundational piece around which everything else revolves. During a candid Bloomberg interview, Towns offered fascinating insights into the dramatic differences between his Minnesota experience and his current New York chapter. Having the opportunity to contribute meaningfully to the success of two different organizations that haven't experienced this level of achievement in decades feels like nothing short of a divine blessing, he explained with genuine gratitude. The transition to New York carries profound personal significance beyond basketball. One of the most transformative aspects of this move was finally giving my grandmother the chance to watch me compete in person, Towns shared, his voice softening. She rarely made the journey to Minnesota due to the distance and logistics. But now with Madison Square Garden just a simple train ride away, she was able to join me throughout our entire playoff journey last season. That experience will remain etched in my memory forever. Walking through the iconic corridors of Madison Square Garden, Towns says he can literally feel the weight of basketball history surrounding him. Growing up in New Jersey, he spent countless hours studying and idolizing Knicks legends, making his current role in their ongoing story feel genuinely magical. And this is where Towns might surprise you. Despite playing in basketball's most intense spotlight, he remains completely unfazed by external pressure. The harshest critic I'll ever face is the person staring back at me in the mirror each morning, not Stephen A. Smith or any talking head on sports television, Towns stated with unwavering confidence. His daily focus centers entirely on continuous self-improvement and reaching his absolute potential. But here's what separates Towns from many of his peers. Even while building for tomorrow, he maintains an almost zen-like presence in the moment. Everyone constantly asks me for my best piece of advice, And my answer never changes. Remain completely present. Continue taking exceptional care of today's responsibilities. The future has a way of handling itself when you do that consistently. Meanwhile, Towns has quietly assumed significant leadership responsibilities that extend far beyond his individual performance. As NBPA vice president and an active member of the NBA's Social Justice Coalition, he's taking on weighty responsibilities that many superstars avoid. My responsibility extends far beyond protecting the interests of LeBron James and Stephen Curry, he explained with conviction. I'm here to advocate for two-way contract players, mid-level salary guys, retired veterans, and their families. Actually inspiring meaningful change and implementing real solutions, that's genuinely humbling work. Currently, Towns maintains laser focus on the Knicks topic, championship pursuit, but his long-term vision is already crystal clear. He possesses the statistical excellence to validate his on-court dominance, the cultural connections to fuel his international community projects, and the leadership qualities necessary to mentor the next wave of Dominican basketball talent. Right now, I'm thoroughly enjoying every moment of being a New York Knick, absolutely loving it, Towns concluded with a broad smile. But here's the real question that nobody's asking. Is Towns setting an unrealistic standard for modern athletes? Should every NBA star be expected to fund international development projects while maintaining elite performance and assuming union leadership roles? Or is this simply what authentic greatness looks like in today's interconnected world? What's your take? Are we witnessing the evolution of athlete responsibility, or is Towns taking on too much too soon? Drop your thoughts below, and let's get this conversation started.